Hey everyone, Bit here. Today we are looking at Roblox first-person shooters. So I made a couple of videos about X-Defiant when the shutdown of that game was announced. And I also made a video about a web-based shooter called Crunker that I'm not exactly good at. But today we're going to be looking at the Roblox games that I talked about in the Crunker video. Well, I think in the Crunker video I mentioned Frontlines, but we're not playing that in this video. If you want me to make a video about Frontlines, I will. Just say something in the comments. I might make a video about Frontlines. But we got 3 games today. First one is Gunfight Arena. So this first match gets quite hectic, and I at some point decide to just leave the game and restart to find a different match. Yeah, here's that point. I left the game and rejoined to find a different match. Sometimes it's hit or miss whether or not I'll find a good match, but sometimes hit or miss whether I'll find a good match, but that's the thing. Roblox probably, they can't, I don't know if this has any SBMM, but it probably doesn't because of how much variance there can be with this game's matches. So you can see you've got most of your basic shooter stuff. You've got ammo in the corner, kill streaks, grenades, health. There's also like these coins that you earn from like getting kills and stuff. It says change camera. I guess there's like an option or something to like go into third person, maybe? I don't know. I'm just looking across the screen. So this is Bounty. It's kill confirmed, but not. Like this game is really weird. For some reason there's no free-for-all mode. I don't know if there's a free-for-all mode in this game, but it always uses individual scoring. It doesn't use team-based scoring. And I don't think there's a score limit. Like, the only way for the match to end is the timer running out. And matches in this game can last a while. I believe... Sorry. Microphone hit something. Anyway. So this ice camo, I think it's something that I may have gotten using those, like, credits, the coins in the bottom next to the ammo. Because at first I thought it, when watching this back, at first I thought it was a progression reward for the AK, but as you noticed a couple seconds ago when I switched the Glock, that I still had this camo on the Glock. Also, you notice how there's like 2 sprints. You have like a normal sprint, and then the super sprint where he like holds his weapon up. While you're in that super sprint, pressing the R key does nothing. So it's kind of unintuitive to have to. Now, I believe that it's less of a problem on keyboard than it is on controller, because you can play this game with a controller even though sometimes the button symbols just don't change. But I think like right D-pad is kill streak, X or something. I think it's X. Yeah, X is reload, and probably A is jump. Also, you may have noticed that the kill streaks there, they aren't really kill streaks. They don't, like, they don't go away when you die. So, or like, that you don't lose your progress when you die. And also, the kill streaks stack. Notice I have 2 radars in queue or something. And now I have a second force field. Also, there's this grenade launcher. Also, this is the first time I'm doing a voiceover video, and I'm recording the audio outside of the video editor, so hopefully in the end, this audio won't be, like, super misaligned with the video. Also, for some reason it seems like in this game that it doesn't always matter whether you're hip firing or ADS. I guess if you're like at very long range you do ADS, but if you're at like medium to close range, ADS doesn't really matter. Same thing with some of these other games. Especially with aim blocks, like you can do some pretty decent damage, but get to aim blocks in a minute. In like literally about a minute, because the match is about over. For me right now it sounds like moments of awkward silence, but I'm gonna have the gameplay on I'm gonna have the gameplay audio on so you can hear some of the gameplay audio, just at a lower volume so you can still hear me. I apologize if you guys hear Discord in the background. So notice I have like 3 force fields and 4 UAVs. I don't really use the force field. I have to see if I can like pick a different kill streak or something for that second kill streak. For me, this is like the only game out of these where I main an AK. The others are like M4, like AR type weapons. One of them was pretty unique. One of them pretty unique was in the next game, aim blocks. So at the end, you get like a scoreboard and some leaderboards that give you rewards for the top 3. This game does use a map voting system. Anyway, next game. This is aim blocks. If you saw, I don't know if you saw the logo, but if you saw the logo, you may think that this is developed by Aim Labs, and it is. This is developed by Aim Labs, the same people who make that desktop aim training software. I'm not as good at aim blocks as I am at the other 2 games, probably because just aim blocks has... Probably aim blocks and Gunfight Arena have a lot of players, but Gunfight Arena has a lot more younger people and casuals. Because you noticed at the end of Gunfight Arena it said tags and respawns, not kill and death. Honestly, I think that's just a weird family-friendly, extreme family-friendly optimization. Even though it said maturity mild on the rating for this, on the rating for Gunfight Arena. Anyway, aim blocks kind of has a weird combination of feels of different shooter games. Gunfight Arena was quite unique, but honestly, this game feels like... This game has like a bit of essence of Team Fortress in it. This game has a bit of essence of Team Fortress in it. Because sometimes it says like a player is dominating another or something. Although you do see in the kill feed that it says people are on a killing spree or on a rampage. That's just a kill streak. I think killing spree is like 3 kills. Is like a 3 kill streak. Rampage is a 5 kill streak. You also have medals, which is kind of like Call of Duty. You have your health. For some reason you carry up to 4 weapons at high levels. I have the 3rd weapon slot unlocked, but I never put anything there. I'm just still carrying a honey badger and a 5.7. Lost this match. We're playing another one since that was so short. Apparently the audio from this, or maybe it's just something to do with Caden Live. Hopefully the audio didn't like completely crash. It probably has, since there's no waveform here. Or maybe because I have the thing muted in Caden Live so that I can talk in peace. So pick map. I don't know how good this map is. Zanzibar. I usually go on Aim Squad because it's blue, but for some reason the other players choose Havoc. So yeah, for some reason, used to it was like green and blue team, or green and red teams, but then they decided to have this update where they introduced the factions of the Aim Squad and Havoc Corp. So that's why it's now blue and red instead of green and red. For some reason it shows like control hints, but like F is melee, and you'll see me do it a couple times in here. But if you punch the ground, for some reason you do like a boost jump if you punch the ground. It just gained a player level. I did buy a skin with Robux for this gun, the Angry Badger. I have 2 other paid skins in this game, which are like a couple of some of Aim Labs' anime characters on there. I have the UMP Aime and I think the AK-5C Li Na. But I tend to use the Honey Badger, Angry Badger that you're seeing here. Along with that 5.7 pistol. I don't really care about that 5.7 pistol because I don't use it that often. Like, it's only as like a last resort. I probably need to switch back to something better. I don't know how good the 5.7 is in this game. Notice down there that I've got something that looks like maybe... I think they called it flak jacket in here, but it looks like an armor vest. That's something called a trait, where if you purchase a duplicate of a weapon from the in-game store using that in-game currency you're seeing down there but above the health bar, I think they call it aim bucks. If you purchase duplicate weapons, you can scrap the duplicate weapons to get those traits. So I may have had like a default Honey Badger, and then I scrapped it so that I could put a trait on my Robux bundle. On my Robux bundle Honey Badger. I got this like red dot hollow. I don't know if it's a hollow or it's just a red dot. This like red dot reflex sight on the Honey Badger. I think this gun was called the Chimera in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the 2022 one. For some reason it just reminds me of like of an M4 and AR-15. In the next game, we'll be using an M4, and I have a paid bundle in that game as well. See, there's like this one person up the rock, but I've run out of ammo, and I think I died to that. No, I didn't die to that person. Someone killed them for me. For me, I'm doing really good at like running away. But as you can see here, I committed to that fight and died. Also got an assist. See down there, the rampage is a 5-kill streak. And it's first to 100 kills. I wasn't paying attention, but I think I lost this match. But at least this game actually has team scoring for its team deathmatch mode. And I lost this match. I think after this one I left the game, or I don't know. Yeah, after this match I left the game. And we'll be going on to our last game. So I just closed that pop-up and ended the recording while I was on the screen to leave the game, or experience as Roblox calls it. Anyway, next game. You may be thinking that looks like Call of Duty, but it has a Roblox logo on it. This is Riotfall, and it's a lot like Call of Duty. Anyway, we're going to get to this map called Palace. We'll be playing it for both the matches in this mode. At least I think I did 2 matches of this game. So you can see I got the paid bundle M4. This is the M4 Golden Viper. It's currently the most expensive bundle in the game, but it's like 500 of the in-game currency. I think I spent like 1,000 Robux or something. I forgot how much I think I bought like 800, 900 Riot Coin for it. Oh yeah, the conversion rate of Riot Coin to Robux is 1-to-1, but they have bundles where you get like bonus Riot Coin if you buy more. So I think I spent about 800 Robux on that gun. And it was like with a few other things too. Because it is like Call of Duty, you got these paid bundles. So in here, you can see that pop-up there, it's a lot like Call of Duty, and you also have the kill feed, whereas a Call of Duty, you have I think there's only 1 kill streak in this game right now, which is just a UAV. Because I've seen no other kill streaks being used. So yeah, this game is listed as being in beta, and you can kind of tell that it's slightly unfinished, but it is completely like polished up to this point, and it has a lot of polish up to this point, and is very playable. I would recommend this game to people who are tired of Black Ops 6. And so there's no slide canceling in this game, sadly. I was kind of experimenting with that there. You have a tactical and a lethal, but I never use tacticals and lethals, but you can see some people. You could hear like a metal clanking sound. That's someone throwing a grenade. You have health down there as well, and a mini-map. That thing at the top there might remind some, like, I was watching some of Blame Truth's videos recently. He's one of the guys that's like really honest about COD's problems. Sometimes to the point that people were accusing him of rage bait, but I wouldn't really think of rage bait. He just speaks his mind about these problems, and we need more people like that. The main people I trust for this kind of stuff is Blame Truth, Prime Pete, Nero Cinema, and J-Bo and Demand are the 4 YouTubers I look up to when it comes to being honest about first-person shooter, especially Call of Duty. So you've got calling cards, you got emblems. The score counter at the top there is a bit different is like not very similar to any Call of Duty, but whatever. I was playing this, the first 2 games, I was playing that on mouse and keyboard, but this one, you can see Xbox button symbols. Like I think you can see like LB and RB down there in the corner with the tack and the lethal. But I'm actually playing this with a PlayStation controller. I'm playing this with a DualShock 4. For some reason, I don't know if it's Mac OS or if it's Roblox, but even though I'm using a PlayStation controller and the PlayStation controller is working completely normally here, Roblox and this game are still showing, like the Roblox main interface and this game are still showing PlayStation button symbols. Or not PlayStation symbols, Xbox symbols. You see in the top right corner, you've got very similar pop-ups to like Call of Duty, whether it be old or new. Call of Duty has always had like an icon or a pop-up appear in the corner when someone uses a kill streak or like gets a multi-kill or is on a long kill streak. So it's showing people getting kill streaks and calling in UAVs. This game also has prestiges, which is pretty cool. Another homage to older Call of Duty. I never played an older Call of Duty game. I've watched a lot of Blame... As the reason I was talking about Blame Truth is he's been posting a lot of videos with gameplay of Black Ops 2. And some of the, like, those top text pop-ups remind me of some stuff I was seeing, like, at the start of matches in the clips of BO2 BT was showing. And it just shows stuff like achievements or level up, like player or weapon level up. So we lose this match, and I go on to another match. For some reason, it's very like uncommon for me to hit the score in matches that I play in this game for the score limit to be triggered. It's a 75 score limit, which in Call of Duty usually a 75 score limit is used for kill confirmed. But for some reason, this game only has like team deathmatch and free for all, and like a 2v2 duel mode. So again, unfinished. I hope this game at some point gets some objective modes like domination or hardpoint. Anyway, we lost this one. And this game is even, you'll see here, it's even sophisticated enough to have kill cams. Like, when I died, I just skipped all the kill cams, but you can see here, it's perfectly good kill cam. Scoreboard in this game looks a lot like Modern Warfare's 2 and 3, the two games behind Black Ops 6. You also get a progression summary at the end of the game. There's also a map voting system here as well. You can add clan tags. I see, here's the bundles. So anyway, the game gets started. Also, you can see that this game has no skill-based matchmaking, no input-based matchmaking. You can see people here with mouse, controller, I think even mobile. Mouse, controller, and even mobile can appear in the same lobby. I thought this game would at least have mobile-exclusive lobbies. But hey, if mobile people can hold their own against PC and gamepad players, then more power to them. I don't know how hard it is to like make an aim assist algorithm in Roblox. Like making these games themselves is probably extremely difficult because it's just not something that the original Roblox it's not something that the Roblox engine was initially designed for. but these developers are making first-person shooters in the Roblox engine anyway. And the best part about being in the Roblox engine is that it plays anywhere. All of this footage, like I'm recording this on my MacBook Air, all of this, as you probably saw in the first with the weird desktop switch, all of this gameplay was shot on my MacBook M2, my MacBook Air M2 processor. It was shot on my MacBook Air with the M2 chip. So this goes to show that ARM processors can play a game. It's just Windows on ARM isn't very mature right now, so that's why the Copilot Plus machines can't play games. And it's just sad that Microsoft's trying to push those things down our throats just because they've got AI in them. Like, honestly, a bigger selling point for those machines is just having an ARM processor. Honestly, I'd rather have the selling point for those machines be that they have an ARM processor, that they have extreme efficiency. Because my MacBook Air, extreme efficiency. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. So, this match, we win this match. I think the matches are like 8 minutes long if you saw the beginning of the match. There's people that love to camp on that top floor in this game. Yeah, I was looking for the scoreboard. For some reason in this game, the scoreboard isn't the view button. Instead, it isn't like the select or the view or the share or the touchpad. It's the up D-pad button on controller. On keyboard, it's the usual key. It's tab to get the scoreboard. Yeah. Oh no, I killed that person with the Glock. I don't know if that bundle that I got includes the Glock skin. I probably just forgot to apply it because I don't really care about that pistol. Ugh. You also have some pretty cool, like, medals. It doesn't actually show medals. But you can see stuff on the screen, like, when in the elimination, like, the crosshair flag. You see they'll sometimes get, like, you'll see streak snap or you'll see reversal or streak snap or Kingslayer. Same kinds of like accolades you get in Call of Duty. So this map, it's pretty good. I don't think it's exactly like 3-lane, like I haven't seen like a full layout of this map, but I don't think it's as bad as Black Ops 6, and of course there's no doors. There's no doors in this. But honestly, props to them if it's like playing like classic COD and it's also got 3-lane maps, because 3-lane maps is a hallmark of like older Call of Duty games. And they said they were putting 3-lane maps in Black Ops 6, but they didn't, because apparently everyone likes shipment now. You see there, I got like a streak snap kill. I think streak snap just means you killed someone while they were in a long kill streak. So basically you ended a long kill streak if you see streak snap. This here, Kingslayer, Avenger, Headshot. Dead die here. Died around the corner. Maybe ping, I don't know. This game definitely doesn't have any manipulation in it, because it's designed like old Call of Duty. Like this, if you just gave me this game without like showing me the name, I would have thought this is Activision returning to their roots and joining Roblox. Unless I saw the Riot coin symbol in the corner. with the big R. Like if that R there was replaced with if that R there was replaced, the riot coin symbol was showing like a COD point symbol, the CP. Um, uh, like probably a lot of people would think that this is Call of Duty. Maybe not people who are newer to Call of Duty though, since they're used to being manipulated by Activision. You see, you've got tack sprints that expire. You've also got normal sprints. You've even got very satisfying hit markers and kill sounds. For some reason, aim blocks' kill sounds. It sounds like Overwatch. The kill sounds in aim blocks. Like did Aim Labs just rip those straight from Overwatch? Like it sounded like Overwatch. Anyway, this game I did mention the developer. It's a studio called Rodeo Interactive. Never heard of this is like it seems like their only game, and also it seems like they had a version of Riotfall before this, but it seems like this might be an attempt to revamp Riotfall. I hope at some point this game becomes like further and further developed. Because if they keep going with this momentum, they could take some of the player base from games like Black Ops 6 or maybe even X Defiant now that that game's gone away. Just classic arena first-person shooter with the gritty military style. It's a gritty military style game that includes fast-paced action. This is like this and Frontlines, which we're not showing here. This and Frontlines are the best Roblox first-person shooters out there. So we won this. Another kill cam, and then you see the scoreboard. So maybe they need to increase the time limit a bit so that the score limit actually means something, but whatever. And you see, I try to go back to the to the main menu here, but it just gets stuck. So I end up having to just get on the phone, end the recording, and return, and I just end up having to get the phone and end the recording on the phone and force quit Roblox because it soft locked here. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.